come on in and gather around. You're live on YouTube. Yes, you're live on YouTube. Yes, come on in. You might as well come on in. You might as well. There's no reason not to. Did you hear me? I say there's no reason not to come on in and gather around. You might as well come on in. Y'all know I had problems. Hey, look, I had problems with doing this right here, even when I was going to obtain my master's degree. I even had a problem with this road. And this morning, let me get it. Come on, you ready? Y'all ready to go in? Come on, let's go in first before I can start my little spiel. Come on the march, get set, ready. Y'all ain't ready. I ain't gonna play with y'all this morning. Hey, look, I ain't gonna play. I felt it in my spirit. Y'all wasn't ready. I felt it in my spirit. Hey. Come on in and gather around now. Come on in, YouTube. Gather around the table, baby. Baby boy, come on in, my brother. You might as well come on in and gather around. Ain't no reason not to. We got the little music going on in the background that says this is God's frequency. So there's a frequency in the earth that we can tap into through sound. And so we might as well do it on the march. Get set, ready, go. I ain't finna play with y'all this morning. How y'all feel this morning? Come on in. Gather around the table. Hey, listen, you might as well come on in and gather around the table. I think this thing used to go around up around here somehow or another, but y'all, hey, listen, y'all know I could never get this thing right. Look at it over YouTube, see it? I could never get this thing right. Somehow or another, it's supposed to hang in the back and come on around and do what it's supposed to do as a master's degree recipient. You couldn't walk down the aisle without having your master's degree, you know what I'm saying? As a master's degree recipient, you know what I'm saying, of this with this little thingamajig right here. I don't even know how to even, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they'll do it for you, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got nobody here this morning, but it's all good. It's all well and good. How y'all feel this morning? Come on in. You might as well come on in. It's been raining outside, y'all. But the rain is beautiful because it washes all of the dross out the atmosphere, all of the, you know what I'm saying, the pollen and all that good stuff. It washes it all out the atmosphere. You feel me? So when it rains, you know what I'm saying, then it brings new life. It moistens the ground and may bring more living. You know what I'm saying? I just believe that rain is good. I like the rain. I like when it's storm. I really and truly do. How y'all feel this morning? Come on into the assignment. You might as well come on in. Ain't no reason to be out here in these elements. You know what I'm saying? The flies out now. Y'all see how many flies it is out now? Every time it rain real good, them flies come on out, you know what I mean? And them flies be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Them flies done knocked out about 5 or 6. And y'all know that's a part of the ecosystem. So I try to let them live. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie to you. I want flies to live just like I want mosquitoes to live. I know they feel like they pesky and they be all getting in y'all way and zooming around your ear and making you mad and all that type of stuff. And you get all angry and, you know, because it's, you know what I'm saying, around your ear and cause you all kind of, you know what I'm saying, conflict. Want to slap yourself. I'm about to slap your glasses off trying to get that fly. I'm about to slap your whole glasses off. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that fly from flying out from around you like that. But anyway, how y'all feel this morning? Come on in and gather around the table. Yeah, this is my little robe right here. I was actually cleaning out my closet. I told y'all one day that the creator of all things said, clean your closets. And so you know at certain times and seasons of life that you're going to have to go into that closet that you just got to, as soon as you know, you push a piece of paper and you slam the door. You know what I'm saying? You got to slam the door because at the same time, there's so much junk in your closet. If you open the door, it all like it's gonna fall out on you, right? And so he told us a few months ago to go clean your closets. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning for no other reason but to reiterate what has already been spoken in our lives, to clean our closets. You might as well go ahead and clean your closet out. There's no reason not to clean your closet. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason not to make sure that your closet is clean. And so in the process of me cleaning out my closet and straightening out my stuff, you see I got all my little robe and my regalia on. I can't even get it all right today, but it's all good because y'all know you can't walk across that stage without a master's degree. Getting your master's degree, you better have on your memorabilia. you better have all your little memorabilia on, you know what I'm talking about? Because this is substantial in the earth. And so at the same time, yeah, as I was cleaning out my closet, I found this at the back of my closet. See what I'm talking about? See, I found this on the back, at the back of my closet. I found this right here. Yeah, how does this thing go, man? I don't even know how this thing go. I know one thing: you can't walk down that stage. You can't walk across that stage if you have a master's degree without it. They required this. They required that you have this type of thing on. You can't, or you couldn't go, or you wouldn't be able to walk down. You couldn't walk. You couldn't walk without this right here. You couldn't walk. Good job. Good job, black man. Did you hear me? I say, good job, black man. You did your thing. Good job. Good job, black man. Good job. You did it. You acquired what you need to acquire. You did exactly what it was that the creator of all things desired you to do. And you made it happen for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing that he walked you through the process of getting this master's degree. And I used to be able to say, oh, I'm a jack of all trade and a master of none. I can't even say that no more. I can't say that. Hey, kings in the earth, I cannot say that anymore, my brother. Queens in the earth, I cannot say that anymore. I cannot say that I do not have a master's. I cannot say that. Because at the same time, I do have a few in the earth. And I'm just thankful and I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. I'm just, y'all know how I do it. Listen, I am grateful. And I am appreciative of everything that has been acquired, accomplished, accommodated for me at this moment. I'm grateful and I'm thankful and I'm appreciative. And I have everything that I need. And you better be able to say this for yourself, that I have everything I need. I have the ability. I also have the agility. I have exactly what I need in order to get to the next realm and dimension by which I believe that the creator of all things has called me. And so I'm thankful and I'm grateful. I'm appreciative and I magnify his name. The creator of all things is he desired and he deserves all the praise, honor, and glory. Yes, he do. And so all the kings and queens in the earth, he had me add that to the repertoire, if you will. Kings and queens. Just like we have aunties and uncles, just like we have cousins and nieces and nephews in the earth, and we have moms and dads. We also have to have kings and queens. You're going to have to feel this way for yourself, ma'am. Hey, ma'am, I can't make you feel like a queen. Now, if you feel like a peasant, and you feel like a peasant on your own, then that has nothing to do with me. I'm here to build you up into queen status if you don't feel that way already. Hey, kings, You might feel like a peasant now. I'm just here to build you up, my brother, psychologically build up as we move towards greatness, as we move towards financial stability and soundness in our finances. All it takes is one scratch off. That's all it takes, to be honest. Hey, look, let me tell you something. All it takes is one win. One major win will shift the entire trajectory of your life. One major win. All you got to do is be walking through that Walmart, or walking through that corner store one time and say, just give me over $20. Scratch off. Who says that creator of all things would not bless you from that capacity? We have to be careful, because that's limiting beliefs. That's limiting beliefs. If we feel like the creator of all things will not bless you with a $400,000 scratch off. It'll work just that way for you, especially if you make good intentions and say, you know what, I'm going to bless the kingdom. I'm going to bless the people in the earth that needs help. I'll bless them with the money that you give me. And make a confession like that. Make a affirmation like that and see what transpired for you. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning, thankful and grateful, appreciative, knowing that all that has been done as far as I'm concerned, according to the power. According to the power that works within me. I don't have no reason not to stand here before the mind of the people. And at the same time, y'all know, as I begin this transition, as I start the transition by which I must go through this process, then at the same time, you know, I'll build it. If I have the ability, I seen this little slogan on this young lady's profile the other day. She said, even if you take all and everything away from me, I know how to rebuild it, because it's not on you, it's in you. Ooh-wee. So it's not on me, it's in me, to have the ability to break something down and build it back up. And so I'm thankful this morning. I am grateful. I am appreciative. I am forever elated. That's a good word. I'm elated about the process by which I have to go through. Sometimes the creator of all things will take you down in order to build you up. Sometimes I believe the way down, the way up is down. And so sometimes we might have to get down on our knees. Sometimes we might have to just call on the name. I mean, the name that's above every other name. I'm not talking about if it's a name, and if it's a name above every other name, then it cannot be Jesus. Because we can go on Southwest 8th Street down in Miami and find a lot of Jesuses. Gonzalez, Sanchez, Perez, Jesus. But at the same time, I believe that it's got to be a name that's above every other name in the earth. There is no other name by which, you know, saying we can so the creator, for me, the one that spoke, the one that said something, and every element on that periodical table chart came because of the voice by which was spoken. And so I believe that all of it is a part of it. I believe that. I believe that everything is a part of everything else. And so I have to work and walk according to holistic and universal understandings. That's where he has me at the moment. Don't get mad at me. I'm just here sharing my story. And so, and I believe that I'm just here on assignment to where I have to say something to the masses, something to the people, something to the mindsets, something to the shift that has to happen in each and every one of our lives. We're going to have to shift. We're not going to have the ability to stand in the same location by which we were 4, 5, 6 years ago. We got to get ready to shift. There's a shift that has to happen in the atmosphere. And you're going to have to do the mindset shift first. And sometimes your mind precedes your body. Did you hear me? I say sometimes your thoughts precede. It goes before your body actually moving. And so I'm thankful this morning. I'm praiseful. I'm full of praise because I know the best is still yet to come. In spite of any and everything that a person would try to do to hinder, stagnate, and prevent you from becoming. I say no, in spite of any and everything that a person tried to do to stagnate, prevent, or hinder you from becoming the best version of yourself that you can become. They're going to have to fight your angels first before they can even get to you, because you have angels all around you. Did you hear me? I say there's angels all around you. You just got to open your eyesight. You got to open your insight. You got to open your pituitary gland and your third eye in order to see that it's more with us, than it is against us. And so I'll sit here on my day, 3 or 4 days after my 57th birthday. Today, what is the 35 days after my birthday? That's the number of grace. And so I'm thankful for 57, to make it to 57 years on earth, in life, and living. Have I done any and everything right? No. Have I done all things according to the reason why I'm here on this earth? No. I believe that I've failed and I've faltered. I believe that I've not crossed all my T's and dotted every last one of my holy I's. Absolutely not. But one thing I can tell you, that I might not be perfect, but I'm pure. I say I might not be perfect, but I'm pure. And so as I cleaned out my closet, as I begin to make the transition from where I am to where I'm going, I say as I transition and transform and transmutate, if I have to, I'm just letting you know that at the same time, there's a process by which all of us going to have to take and go through this process. No one is alleviated. No one can be eliminated from the process by which they're going to have to go through. And so I'm here this morning. I like I said, I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I'm forever appreciative. I'm forever understood. And I want to tell this story about this young lady that came to help me. She said, I'm here to help you finish your book. And before we can get the book finished, she left before. And I kind of believe that it was somewhat because of my story. And the story by which I'm writing about is a real story. So if y'all need fake, phony, flogging folk, y'all just got to keep scrolling. This is just not the channel for you. This is not the channel. If you need a fake person or somebody phony and somebody just, that just, listen, I guess I'm just not the station. I'm just not going to be on the station by which you might need to tap into. But this morning I put on my master's degree memorabilia. Sometimes I believe that it's because of the creator. He will tell you to go backwards sometimes in order to go forward. And so this young lady that came and she got my copyright and my KPT, my KBP situation together, and she did all that she was doing. I just want to tell her thank you. Thank you for the effort and the energy by which you've given me to continue to, move towards this thing that's in my spirit to drop, right? And so while I'm on my book, I'm gonna maybe this is the time where I suppose to read it to you. Maybe this is my opportunity to read my forward to you. I have a dedication as well, but maybe this is the time. And so this morning, with my master's degree memorabilia, I have exactly what it is that I went for. Do you know how many people started out with an AA degree like I did and never finished it? Do you have any idea of the people when I continued on to FIU from Miami-Dade after I got my AA degree in psychology from Miami-Dade? That was in January. August that year, I had to go through a lot of implications in order to get qualified to even go into FIU. And as I went into FIU to get my bachelor's degree in psychology, I came out with, that was 2011. I came out with it 2014. The only reason what took me 2 years, well, not under 2 years, but I did a course out in Cal State University, San Bernardino, CSUSB. And I got finished that degree. Finished that assignment 5 months out in California, and then that's what set me back one semester because of the. But I really wanted to go for that experience, and I did. I did a health psychology class and a cultural diversity psychology. I can't remember the other one that I did, but yeah, it was real informative, and that's how I became health conscious through the acidity and the alkalinity of the body, the pH in your body. And so as this morning, this Monday morning is 5 days after my birthday, after my 57th birthday, I want to read my forward to you, to the world. Isn't this the World Wide Web? Am I at the www dot something? So this has to be the World Wide Web that I'm reading this to. And so I want to read this as a dedication of my book that seemingly giving me the blues to get out. But I'll read it into your hearing. How about that? Ooh-wee. I say, I'll read this into your hearing, ma'am. I would read this for you. And so it says, to whom and to those who have walked along beside me, in front of me, and on this winding journey, whose love, support, and guidance have shaped me into the person I am today. We all are the I ams in the earth. And to the ones who have inspired me, challenged me, and believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. Ooh-wee. And even when I doubted myself. And to the mountain highs and the valley low experiences that have molded me, the triumphs that have uplifted me, and the struggles that have strengthened me. This, did you hear me? This autobiography is a testament to the power of resilience, the beauty of human connection, and the boundless potential that lies within us all. May it inspire you to embrace your own path with all of its twists and turns, and to find your own voice, your own strength, and your own purpose. With gratitude and hope, Mr. Kendrick B. Davis Sr. And this is with gratitude and hope that we all are able to go through the what's that word? Tumultuous trials and tribulations that we all will face in this thing called life. There will be trials. There will be tribulations. There will be triumphants and triumphs that cause you to become victorious, and we cause you to be vigorous in your efforts and your energy. And so this morning, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for almost 2 years of me being here. October 15th, ma'am, 2024, next month, it will be the second year, my second year anniversary. Who would ever think that I'll still be here speaking because of what the creator of all things said to me? He said, open the laptop. This was October 15th, 2022. We had just came out the pandemic. We had just came out of all of the things that were detrimental. The George Floyds and the Ahmaud Arbery's and the Mike Browns and all these things that were detrimental to our spirit being. I believe that it was detrimental to our psychological being as well, but our spiritual being was tainted and hurt by some of the things that we continue and repetitively see in the earth. But I keep telling you that the creator of all things said, don't look at this stuff as eye level. Do not look at it as us looking as if the world is over our right shoulder and it's the pressures of this world is about to crush us, because that's not the position by which we're supposed to be. And he said, tell my children to stand outside of it all. Did you hear me? I said, he says, tell my children to stand outside of all of it. Ooh-wee. And look down in on it so you can see and understand. Holistically, you can see, and you'll have the ability to understand and comprehend holistically, universally, how certain ethnicities have the ability to do certain things when others can't. And I know that there's a major disparity in the earth, major inequality. There's a major injustice and things of that nature in the earth, but we are still victorious because of our positions and because of how we view it. Remember, I told y'all, in spite of me losing my son and my mother, I would still have to say that I have more W's in my win column than I do L's in my loss column. You're going to have to say that for yourself. In spite of all the losses that you might have had in the earth, they cannot supersede your wins. They cannot. You're not going to have the ability to allow them to supersede your wins, because your wins on your win-loss column, on your profit-loss column, has to be, the value of it must be superior. The value of your wins as you observe them in comparison to your losses. And so I'm here this morning to build you up. I ain't here this morning to tear you down like I've heard a young lady tell me the other day, I'm going to break you down. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you even feeling that way. But I'm also sorry that I will never give you an opportunity to go through with it. And I'm here to tell you, when you build and you a builder, that I have more seeds of positivity that I've sown into the atmosphere than I do negativity that I've taken away from the atmosphere. So I don't believe that you have the capacity. I'm here to build you up, but you're here to break me down. I don't know what that meant. I'm not sticking around to see what it means either. Because at the same time, if a person tell you that they're there for no other reason than beside what you know that you deserve or you desire, you better pay attention. You better pay a close attention to people that speak words like that over your life. And so I'm here as I'm covered under my great-great-great-grandmother's anointing. Yeah. Mother Britt and Mother Brown, come forth. Sister Hammond, protect me. Willie Lee Davis, thank you. Benjamin James Davis, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the upbringing. Thank you that my heart is pure towards the people. I want to continue to be pure. I might not be perfect, but I'm pure in my thoughts, in my essence, in my ability, in my worth, in my value to the earth. I'm pure because my heart is pure towards the people. I ain't gonna eat no food and then smash it all up because of the idea of somebody else having the ability to enjoy it after I'm finished with it. I wouldn't dare do that. And so I know when a person is walking in purity around me because they operate with a certain level of conscientiousness, a certain level of understanding, and a certain level of value that they value themselves. So why would you try to tank something that someone else can use because you no longer desire it? And so at the same time, you have to be careful. Remember, I keep telling y'all, you might have to be situationally aware. You're going to have to be situationally aware, ma'am. And there's a situational awakening that has to happen as you walk through this thing called life. You're going to have to become situationally awakened. This awakenment might even come through ministry. It might come through the church. It might be coming through situations that happens at your job or in your family or on your career or wherever it may happen. You're going to have to become situationally awakened and aware. So that way, when you walk in the earth, you can walk with a certain level of conscientiousness and a certain level of value. How you value yourself, man. How you value yourself, king. A king, you better value yourself as a king. A queen's in the earth, you better value yourself as a queen. You walk with queen and king mindsets. That's how you do it. You got to walk with a king mindset. And so when people look at you, they might think you're arrogant when in essence, you're just confident about who you are and whose you are. And I'm confident about the creator of all things created me this way with this fingerprint. And no one else can walk in this fingerprint. No one else can walk in this fingerprint. No one else. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., the only one that can walk with this fingerprint, man. And so I'm different. So I acknowledge my differences. But I'll never be arrogant. I will be confident, though, that who called and who started this in me will finish it in his time and in his season. And so I'm grateful. I have an attitude of gratitude. I have an abundance and wealth and success mindset. An abundance of wealth and success mindset. So I believe that how you view yourself, I just believe how you view yourself in the mirror will reflect certain things about your value, about how you manipulate, how you matriculate and matriculate in the earth, like how you move and how you see yourself is significant. And so I did a session called Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Mirror, mirror on the wall. What does the mirror say to you? Ooh-wee. So look at yourself in the mirror. And if it reflects something back to you that you don't like, did you hear me? I said, if the mirror reflects something back to you that you don't like, you do something about it. And I don't know what just came in my spirit just then when I said that. But I remember, and I could tell this story now, this has been years and years and years ago, that at the same time, I used to smoke cigarettes, Newports. And so at the same time, I remember one time, I think I told this story already. This was during a time back in the 80s, 90s, I guess. And I was still smoking a cigarette. I remember having that cigarette hanging out the corner of my mouth. And I was kind of washing my hands, right? I was like hanging out my mouth. I was just washing my hands. And the smoke was coming up in my eye. And I looked, and something just said, look up. I was washing my hands and I looked in the mirror. When I looked in the mirror, it was hanging outside of my mouth or talk. And I'm like, I looked in the mirror, my lips was black, my gums was black, my teeth, my mouth was black, everything was looking dark. And I took the cigarette like this here and just threw it in the toilet and said, shh. And never picked up another cigarette ever again. And I said to say this is that when you make a conscious decision, and when you make a decision because of something that you see in the mirror that you didn't like, when you saw it, you didn't like it, it actually belittled how you feel about yourself. And so at the same time, I'm here to tell you that, yeah, you might just have to view yourself of the reflection of what you see and then do something about it. And so I'm here this morning. I don't know if y'all can hear the music, but this music is designed to be for God's frequency. And so as I sat here this morning, actually with nothing to say, I really wanted to get this thing right. Because without this, you can't even walk across that stage and get your master's degree without this. Everybody that was in the auditorium, if you had this on right here, everybody knew that was a higher level. You couldn't walk because all of the undergrads that didn't have the ability to have this as of yet couldn't put this around their neck. This was all master's degree memorabilia. You got to have this thing, this tassel, whatever they call this thing right here. As a master's degree recipient, you got to have this. And so at the same time, y'all know I do it like how I do. I make that bad boy do like what it's supposed to do. It don't even matter. It's obtained. I didn't stop until I got it. With all the opposition, did you hear me? I say with all the opposition that we faced in this thing called life, we still got to go get it. Did you hear me? I say do not despise small beginnings, man. Hey, sir, don't despise small beginnings. You better understand it. Everything starts with the penny. You can't get to $1 million without starting with the penny first, man. Did you hear me? I know people step across pennies all day. Act like it's beneath them to pick it up. But at the same time, I'm here to tell you that you can't start without the penny. You can't get to $1 without the penny. You can't get to $10 without that penny. You can't get to that $20 bill without that penny, that $50 bill without that penny. You can't get to the $100 bill without that first penny first. That penny starts off the 100. So don't despise small beginnings. You just got to continue to move forward. Did you hear me? I say do not throw in the towel. Do not give the enemy the victory by not finishing the task. If you started it, then the creator of all things will give you the ability to finish it and walk across that stage and obtain what it is that you started. I've done it. I have the degrees on the wall to prove it. And so I'm thankful this morning. I don't know why my heart is so grateful. In spite of all that I've endured, I'm still thankful, still grateful, I'm still appreciative. I still have an attitude of gratitude because of it all. And so this morning, as he told me to put on the robe, he's like, put the robe on and throw the master's degree identifier. This is the master's degree identifier right here. This is it. This identifies you as a master's degree recipient. And so I'm just grateful, y'all. As I look forward to the future, sometimes we don't even know what the future holds. Did you hear me? I say sometimes in this thing called life, y'all know I close my eyes and just talk to y'all. I say sometimes in this thing called life, we don't know what the future holds. But one thing I can guarantee y'all, we know who holds the future. I said we might not know what the future holds for us, but we know who holds the future. And so I don't have a choice but to move forward. I made conscious decisions to say, do it how you do it. Because nobody can do it your way. Did you hear me? I said, you might as well do it how you do it. Because no one else can do it your way. You're the fingerprint, and you're the only fingerprint in the earth that can do it the way you've been called to do it. And so I'm here to tell you, good job. Good job, black woman. Good job, black man. Good job. You've done what it was that the creator of all things has told you to do. Now, on to the next assignment. What is your next assignment? What is it? Find out what it is. Where is your next assignment located? Where is it? What is it? Who is it? Be intentional. I'm here to tell you to be intentional. Did you hear me? I say you might as well go ahead on and be intentional. Be intentional about your movements. Did you hear me? I say go ahead on and be intentional. Be intuitive. Be intentional. And so this morning, I'm thankful. And I'll sit here to the kings and the queens and tell you, say thank you. All the kings in the earth, say thank you. All the queens in the earth, say thank you. All the nieces and nephews in the earth, say thank you. All the uncles and the aunties in the earth, say thank you. Say thank you. I believe when you say thank you, something happens to the bones in your body, all your joints, all your cells, all of your neurons, everything that's in your body that's moving with the, the transmitters. When you said thank you, it's something that happens in the innermost being of your body. Say thank you. Yeah. Just say thank you. So the blessings are here. The abundance is here. The wealth is here. It ain't based on your financial portfolio. If you're wealthy, you can be wealthy in thought. You can be wealthy in your attributes. You can be wealthy in impact. To be impactful in the earth is a wealth. Yeah, and as a thought leader in the earth, it's a wealth. As a orator in the earth, it's a wealth. Yeah, you're wealthy if you can speak and explain and expound and express yourself through words. You're wealthy. So I can sit here in wealth. I can sit here in wealth. Yes, I can. And so I'm just going to be here. How many more minutes I got? It's 47 minutes. I just believe that all of it is working according to evolved conscientiousness, the keys to the universe. And so, y'all know I read something to y'all hearing right quick. Here it is. There is nothing in the world that can stop me from manifesting my heart's desires. Did you hear me? I said, there's nothing in the world that can stop me from manifesting my heart's desires. My faith overrules all other opinions and assumptions. Ooh. I say, my faith overrules all opinions and assumptions about who you think I am, ma'am, and who you envisioned me to be. Your opinions and your assumptions do not overweigh or supersede my faith, because my faith overrules all other opinions and assumptions. And so I keep what I see in my mind's eye sacred, and I'll keep what I see in my mind's eye, the eye of my mind, sacred, set apart for the usage, for by the creator of all things have a desire. And so I create myself and my reality in silence. You will never know how I really feel and what my creative mindset and manifestation is. You'll never know because I create in silence. It's only when you start to reveal what you want and what you desire and what you feel as though you deserve that a person would have the ability to try to get close enough to you to hinder or stagnate or prevent that from happening. So we're going to have to become situationally aware. So when they raise their ugly head up at us, and we know we have to crush it with our heels, because that's not of the light, that is of darkness. So when a person tell you, "Well, I'm gonna break you down," that's of darkness. That is not of light. Light would be, "I'm here to build you up." That's the light side of conscientiousness. I'm here, sir, ma'am. I'm here, ma'am, to build you up. And so I create myself and my reality in silence. And I tell no one my claims, because the time will come when they will all confirm my change. Ooh-wee. I said, there's a time that will come and everybody will have to stand on the sidelines of life and see that you've changed, that you've became and you've created your realities through your heart's desires. You've manifested greatness, success, abundance, wealth, prosperity. Ooh-wee. 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 Power, vigor, vitality, change, affirmations, manifestations, mantras, repetition, strength, connections, superconscious mind. See how that just happened? It's the superconscious mind that we have to tap into. That's your God mind, the superconscious. You have a conscious, you have a subconscious, and you have a superconscious mind. You have three minds, ma'am. Three minds, sir. You have three. And it all comes in three. And so you connect with a deeper, with the space of infinite intelligence to help you find solutions to any problems you may have. And so it's a blessing and it's a beauty to have the ability to tap into your superconscious mind. And then repetition also helps you in vibrational alignment with your desire. And it is it's though it's through consistency that your vision realizes itself into completion. It's through consistency. And so maybe I have to be an example of consistency, because October 22nd, next month on the 22nd, will be my 2nd year anniversary. Yeah. And who would ever think that I'll still be here today? But I am so grateful. I am so appreciative. I am so I'm just so I'm affirmed. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all more than I would ever be able to express. The individuals that come on and chime in with me, I said the individuals that come on and show me love by chiming in and not hiding behind the curtains and watching my lives on your, so you're not, it's okay. I'm here. I'm on my assignment. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful, y'all. I'm grateful and I'm appreciative. And so I got a few more minutes with y'all. I got about 5 more minutes. Did you hear me? So I have about 5 more minutes. And so I might as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Hourglass Era, where the sands of time converge with the morning, Monday through Thursday, within the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. Allow us, did you hear me? Allow us to guide as we delve into the depths of our consciousness and navigate the interwoven pathways of the mind. Yeah? Join me on this thought-provoking journey where we explore the spiritual, intellectual, and physical realms, peering into the very essence of health awareness and a holistic understanding. Everything on this earth is symbolic of the hourglass concepts, and its center represents neutrality, a balance, a pivotal metaphor here for our journey here in the hourglass. Just as the pH transition from acidity to alkalinity, so too must we navigate our thoughts from discordance to harmony. It's about transversing the realms of the 7 chakras and unlocking the spiritual experiences and aligning our conscious selves with the greater aspect of life. Each session unravels the unexplored conscious thoughts of human existence, inviting you to awaken, transcend, and comprehend the vast expansions of our inner world. So, come, tune in, and let's embark together on this extraordinary odyssey towards enlightenment. I thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. All the kings and the queens in the earth that has came, saw, conquered, and just been blessed. Thank y'all. YouTube, Facebook, family, and friends. Thank y'all for coming, chiming in, being a part of this whole session. These are sessions, hour-long sessions, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour. I share, and so I'm thankful, y'all, to all the kings and the queens, all of the nephews and the nieces, all the uncles and the aunties, all the moms and the dads, all the cousins, distant cousins, first and second and third cousins. Yeah, it's a blessing. And so, as I chime off, I got a few seconds left. I just want to let you know that all things is working for your good and His glory. Did you hear me? I said all things is working for your good and His glory. Give him the glory. Did you hear me? I say all honor, privilege, and glory. Yeah, that's a good word, glory. Yeah, that's a beautiful word. Did I make it to an hour yet? No, I got a few seconds left. Hey, look, y'all better get me while I'm chime in with me this morning. 57, 59 hour. That is, y'all. I gotta go. It's been a blessing. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. Be blessed, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow.